It feels like just yesterday. I was shooting hoops in the driveway, dreaming of being the next NBA superstar. But now, the kids of NBA players are growing up right before our eyes, and they're ready to take on the league themselves. I'm sure you've heard of LeBron James and Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, who hasn't? They're legends of the game, dominating the court in their prime. But now, their legacies are being passed down to a new generation. That's right, we're talking about Bronny James and Sharif ONeal. When your dad is an NBA superstar, the pressure to live up to the legacy is beyond intense. Imagine the spotlight shining on you, every move dissected, and everyone expecting you to be as good, if not better, than your legendary father. That's a challenge not many could handle. But Bronny and Shareef are up for the challenge, especially Bronny James. They've not only embraced their family legacies, but have formed a bond themselves. They share a common goal, a burning desire to make a name for themselves in the NBA. Before we jump into it, you know the drill. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and slam the notification bell so you never miss out on our NBA content. Let's get into it. Now, NBA enthusiasts around the globe have their eyes fixed on these young talents. Will they follow their father's footsteps and take the league by storm? Can they handle the immense expectations and carve out their own unique path? It's a tale of determination, perseverance, and an unwavering passion for the game. Friends from childhood. It's no secret that the James and the O'Neal family go way back. Remember when the dynamic duo teamed up for the Cleveland Cavaliers? Good times, right? Well, it seems like that friendship has trickled down to the next generation, as Bronny and Shareef have been buddies for quite some time. Let's rewind the clock a bit. Back in 2022, LeBron shared a throwback video on Instagram that caught everyone's attention. The clip showed Bronny balling out in his backyard, with Shareef and Shaquille O'Neal joining in on the fun. But that's not all, my friends. In the age of social media, it comes as no surprise to see Bronny and Shareef interacting with each other on various platforms. We've seen them liking and commenting on each other's posts. And let me tell you, that speaks volumes about the camaraderie and respect they have for one another. Who knows? Maybe we'll witness them teaming up someday, just like their fathers did back in the day. But now, let's dive into each of these young kids, starting off with Shareef ONeal. Shareef ONeal. We all remember Shaq's dominance in the NBA, right? 4 championships, a towering presence on the court, and a long list of accolades. With a father like that, you might think Shareef would have a smooth journey to NBA stardom, but life doesn't always work that way. Currently, the 23-year-old O'Neal is making his mark in the NBA's G League. He is honing his skills and dodging any unfair comparisons to his famous father. Unlike most of us, Shareef had the privilege of experiencing the behind-the-scenes aspects of the NBA lifestyle. And let me tell you, that's something others his age could only dream of. It's safe to say that he got a glimpse into a world that few get to see. But Shareef has always been determined to forge his own path and make a name for himself, separate from his father's immense legacy. He understands the importance of establishing his own identity and showcasing his skills on the court, and that's exactly what he's been doing. Now let's talk about a battle Shareef faced that extended far beyond the basketball court. After a successful high school career, with big-name colleges vying for his talent, Shareef eventually chose UCLA. However, during his first years there, a distressing discovery was made. Shareef was diagnosed with a rare and potential fatal condition called a right anomalous coronary artery. This disease claims the lives of most affected individuals before they even reach the age of 20. And after undergoing surgery for his condition at just 18 years old, Shareef had to relearn how to walk. But despite facing this and other setbacks, Shareef refused to let go of his dreams to play basketball. Many would have been discouraged and given up on their aspirations, but Shareef had a different mindset. He recognized that he might have lost some of his explosiveness, but he remained a player capable of dominating the game when he was at his best. After recovery, his college career had its ups and downs. He played sparingly at UCLA before transferring to LSU, following in his father's footsteps. Unfortunately, foot and ankle injuries limited his playing time during his 2 seasons at LSU. And against his father's wishes, Shareef made the decision to declare for the NBA draft. Shaq wanted Shareef to stay in school, but Shareef believed that he could better himself through the draft process. He then sought to prove himself through workouts with NBA teams. And although their opinions clashed, Shareef acknowledged their differences as 2 grown individuals and expressed his determination to move forward. As expected, Shareef went undrafted. However, he didn't let that deter him. He found an opportunity to showcase his skills by joining the Los Angeles Lakers Summer League team. In those games, he demonstrated his abilities, averaging 4.8 points and 3.8 rebounds, while shooting a respectable 44.4% from the field. Shareef's dedication to his craft is evident as he puts in the work to improve his game. His journey hasn't been a walk in the park, as at one point, he had to question whether he should continue pursuing basketball or not, but he persevered. fueled by his passion and desire to excel. We can't wait to see what the future holds for Sharif ONeal. With his determination, work ethic, and unwavering spirit, there is no doubt that Shareef will continue to make strides and prove himself as a force on the court. Bronny James. Now let's switch gears and talk about Bronny James, the rising star in his own right. Now, unlike Shareef, Bronny James has been a viral sensation for most of his life as the oldest son of NBA star LeBron James. And indeed, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, as Bronny is making waves in the basketball world and following in his father's illustrious footsteps. From the moment he entered this world, Bronny has been immersed in the basketball spotlight. With his father rapidly rising as a star in the NBA during his early years, it's safe to say that basketball runs through Bronny's veins. Even at a young age, Bronny began to capture national attention with his remarkable basketball skills. As early as the 4th grade, he was already making waves and leading his AAU teams to tournament championships. His talent was undeniable. Now, as Bronny continues to mature and develop, scouts and analysts are closely monitoring his progress on the court. I recently read a report by Insider's Court Games. He said that Bronny has been really good at defense, and he's also shown some amazing skills when it comes to scoring points. But some experts think that he might be better suited as a supporting player. That's someone who comes off the bench instead of trying to match his dad's incredible scoring records. But here's the thing, Bronny is not deterred by these expectations. He's determined to carve out his own path and make his own mark in the basketball world. While fans eagerly await the 2024 NBA draft, where Bronny could potentially join his father's team, the Los Angeles Lakers, there's a detour on his path to the pros. Recently, he made a significant decision in his basketball career. Bronny announced his commitment to the University of Southern California, USC. Well, he'll be suiting up for the Division I Trojans. He will further hone his skills and gain valuable experience at the collegiate level. And what's even more exciting, he'll be just a stone's throw away from his family and his father's team, the LA Lakers. Now, LeBron James, on the other hand, has retirement on his mind after a challenging loss in the 2023 Western Conference Finals. However, there remains one item on his basketball bucket list: to share the court with his son in the NBA. In a heartfelt statement, LeBron expressed his desire to either play alongside Bronny in the same uniform or face him as an opponent. The NBA's all-time scorer said, "I need to be on the floor with my boy. I gotta be on the floor with Bronny." And get this, he had previously voiced this aspiration to Sports Illustrated in 2022. He reached out to the basketball gods in hope they would fulfill his wish. Throughout his career, LeBron has set goals, conversed with the basketball gods, and seen them come to fruition. Now, he's aiming to make his dream of playing with his son a reality. Now, the basketball community awaits the possibility of witnessing LeBron and Bronny sharing the court. That's either as teammates or opponents. It's a testament to the bond between father and son, transcending the sport and highlighting the power of family. But let's not forget, my friends, that the road to NBA stardom is paved with challenges. Regardless of the famous surname, Shareef and Bronny each have their own distinctive journeys to embark upon and obstacles to conquer. It will demand unwavering determination, dedication, and an unrelenting hunger to forge their own destinies and carve their own names in the records of basketball greatness. Yes, they're both talented and multi-talented athletes who have the potential to be great players in the future. Whether they'll reach the same level of success as their fathers remains to be seen. But one thing is for sure, they're both well on their way to achieving their dreams. As always, thanks for watching, and until the next one, keep dreaming big, embracing the challenges, and enjoying the magic of basketball.